dangerous person for a Jehovah Witness is a person that's just living their life free of addiction, whether it be any addiction, right? Free of, drugs, alcohol, gambling, womanizers, menonizers. I just made that up. I don't even know if it makes sense. I heard of a womanizer, but, why not a menomizer, right? Women who are addicted to men or lust after men. That don't even make sense, so I'm going to just leave that there. I'm not going to even edit it out. I want you to hear the stupidity of the sense that I try to make out of making up a new word. Menomizer. Like there's womanizer, I tried to say menomizer, right? And it sounds too close to minimize, which is what I'm doing right now, minimizing my credibility. No, but getting back on track, that's a nightmare for a Jehovah Witness. People that are just living life. They're going on vacation. They're not cheating. They're not getting a divorce. They're raising their children. And they're serving a God. They're living a basic, clean life. They don't want to acknowledge those people, right? It's either the people that are Jehovah Witnesses that are doing good in that organization, and then the opposite side of the spectrum, laid out on the ground, in the hospital because you got shot up by like the Russian mob. You're a crackhead, you're a heroin addict, right? You are addicted to drugs and alcohols, you're a gambler, you're a womanizer, or a menomizer. I'm keeping that, right? Or a menomizer, right? Your life is just destroyed. They like those two ends of the spectrum. That's it. But they don't talk about the average person like you and I, that just live life basic, right? We're sinful just like people in that congregation, in that cult, in that organization. We're sinful. We do exactly what they do, except, they do, some things that we wouldn't touch, we wouldn't go near. What about the person that just lives life? They didn't become entangled in some government conspiracy or political hostage, or like they just go extreme. What would you tell that person when you knock on their door, right? You're doing it wrong, you got it wrong, right? We want to allow you to have a personal relationship with. It's like, yeah, I already do. Yeah, I do already. Now what? What is your God's name? God. Yeah, I didn't really give God a name. Well, do you know that God has a personal name? Yeah, I don't care. I don't care, and I don't think God cares that I care, because there's a lot of names that people give gods, probably thousands, if not maybe touching 1 million different names. And I don't think God is going to roll a dice whether or not you're going to get it right, so so I just say God, and I know that's a title. It's like saying man. It's like saying hey. If somebody says hey to me in front of my face, I'm going to say, oh, you talking to me? Okay. And I'm going to respond the same way. You ain't got to say my name. It's like somebody saying hello right to your face, right? And it's like, hi. You didn't say my name. Because I don't know your name. But I'm not going to say hi back to you until you find out my name. It's crazy, right? It's like you acknowledge the person trying to get your attention, what do you care whether they know your name or not, right? There's billions of people in the world, right? Now, imagine you said your name to these people. You told them your name, right? Because they asked. They said, what's your name? You say, my name is Sean, And even after that, if they were to see you and said, hey, hi, it's like, hi, you're going to say hi. You're not going to say, what do you say after that? Hi, Sean. There you go. That would be ridiculous. Back to the topic at hand. It's got to be a nightmare to deal with the people where their life is going okay. They have their ups and downs. They have their hiccups like everyone else. But they're living a good life with no major setbacks. They're not doing life in jail. That's your sweet spot right there. It's like, oh, he's sleeping on the ground. Oh, he's got a tent under the bridge. He's not serving God. That's why he's not serving Jehovah, right? And especially if you were once in the organization, it's like, what is he up to now? Fits perfectly that he should be living in a homeless shelter, right? He left the organization. But what about the ones that say, I'm doing great? I'm doing wonderful. My mental health is better. My physical health is better because my mental health got better. I put things in perspective. I'm living life. I'm traveling. I'm following dreams. I went back to school. I got, my education in order, which led me to that better job, which led me to, more income. I'm doing good. I met the person of my dreams, right? And then they turned out to be a nightmare. And then I met somebody else after that. But they love to get in between the crevices of your life when you have your little hiccups and blame it on you not being back in the organization. That's very cultish. It just sounds like it. Even saying organization. Right? When you think about it, right? You're not a part of the organization. Outsiders, if they were eavesdropping, they would say, what the hell are they talking about? Yeah, those people sitting behind us, they're talking about the organization, the society. Like, let's move our seats right now because I don't know what they're capable of. Did you hear them? Yeah, the people sitting behind us, they were talking about organization, the governing body, the society, right? They were talking about walk, kill. Did they say walk and kill? That's what they said, right? Let's move our seats. Excuse me, we're going to move, right? We don't know what these people are talking about, right? It sounds crazy, but we've become accustomed to it. We've become used to it, right? And like I said, there's a lot of people. I have family members. I have people that are just wonderful people, loving people. You can count on them. They will help you. But the bird's eye view, the big picture of this organization is just wrong. It's just wrong, right? You guys point to every other organization in the world and say wrong. I'm telling you, it's wrong. You're a part of that. Whatever you are clumping together in this world of religion, calling it wrong, you're a part of that too, right? Your own demented mind separated yourselves because you have, governing bodies that say, oh no, we're separate. Oh, you just can say things and now it's just, it's true. Okay. Are we going to play that game? I'm an astronaut. Yeah. Yep. I'm an astronaut. Not only am I an astronaut, because you're just thinking of the moon, I've been to several planets. Yeah. Because I said so. That's why. Show me proof? I ain't got proof. I don't take selfies on Venus. Okay? You just believe it because I said so. That's why. And we're going to leave it at that. right? Because when I speak something and I believe that it's true, you're supposed to believe that it's true. What kind of loco insanity thinking is that? But they would say, no, the Bible said it's true. The Bible said you're the only true organization. So what you're basically saying is that, go before the Bible was written. The whole Bible was basically written for the Jehovah Witness organization that came about in the late 1800s. When they sat down to write that Bible on a mountain, in some bushes, wherever they were at the time, right? That they said, we're writing this for Charles Taze Russell. Make sure Charles gets this, everybody, because this is what it's for, right? And you would say, no, because they were Jehovah. How dare you? Don't go there. Do not go there and say Moses was a Jehovah Witness. Don't go there and say David was a Jehovah. They won't know what the hell you're talking about if you went back into that time preaching things that they wrote. They say, what? No, remember when you wrote this? Yeah, I remember that. I wrote it. Because you were saying like that. What? What are you talking about? That's how you interpreted it? No, I ain't mean it like that. What are you talking about? As a matter of fact, you have every faithful follower of God that wrote the Bible in your congregation. You're going to have police in there right after that. You're going to have police in there because you think that they're going to be sitting down with their robes on and their sandals with their legs crossed talking about, yes. Hey, how you doing, sister? Hey, brother so-and-so. No, these were people from the Middle East. Very passionate people, speaking a different language. You would call the cops on David. You would call the cops definitely on Paul, right? You would say we got radical, insane, schizophrenic, paranoia, whatever label you want to put on them. And we are fearing for our lives. So stop it. You're not really thinking. You're not. Stop it. You think that these people are going to sit there talking about, and now, Brother David, if you want to come and, right? He's going to be like, brothers and sisters. No, it don't work that way. You will have the whole Kingdom Hall surrounded. And helicopters too. You're trying to equate these people of the Bible as Jehovah Witnesses. They wasn't Jehovah Witnesses. They wouldn't even know what that title is. You'll be surprised that all these, Bible figures that you put in all your talks would be against you. Go to war with you. Paul might have a spear to somebody's neck. No, Paul, no! And it's not a joke. I'm going to leave it there. It's good to see you. And no, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. As a matter of fact, I'm filled with love. These shirts are also available. Email the email that's in the description. As always, it's not going to change. As I leave you with anything, any video, any posting, whatever it is, you know what I ask you to do. Think. By the way, those shirts are still available. People are still ordering. I appreciate you. And it's love.